Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we actually have an issue with the 300. So, this morning, well, yeah, I guess it was this morning. It was 2 a.m. this morning. I just wanted to get out of the house, go for a drive, and my key fob for the 300 absolutely would not work. The issue with this car being, if you unlock it on the door using the actual key, not the fob, it sets the alarm off. So the issue with that was being that it was 2 a.m. I didn't want to set the alarm off. So we ended up taking the 60 for a drive. But we're going to try to figure out what is the deal with the key. I have two new, like brand new keys in the shop. The issue with that being, I have to find somebody who can come out here, cut them, program them to the car, and whatnot. The issue being now is last night, well, this morning, I replaced the key in the fob, and it still doesn't work. And I'll actually show y'all, because I've taken the key apart again, and I'm going to show y'all what I think is the issue. And the interesting part of this situation is I don't know if like the actual key is dead. So if I unlock the car, it sets the alarm off, and typically you put the key in the ignition, you turn it on, the alarm goes off. If the key is dead, the alarm won't go off. So that is the problem. That is the big issue at hand. So I'm gonna get in here. I have some old key fobs from the 60 in the office. I'll have to find them that are broken. Actually, much like this one is. You can see here, this one actually doesn't have a battery in it. So I'm gonna find the key fobs. I'm gonna snatch a battery because they all still worked. They were just broken. So I'm gonna snatch a battery out of one of them. We're gonna throw in the 300 key, throw a different battery in it, and let's see if I have a car today. So this is actually the original Chrysler key for the car, which is amazing. And well, as you can see, it has obviously had some rough times. But like I said, I do have two new keys. I don't know, I kind of like this one because it's the original. But I'm gonna get this pulled back apart again. Also, I have a key fob for my grandpa's blue truck, which I know works because this is brand new. And well, if this other key fob that I just dropped, the battery doesn't work for it, I'll steal the one out of that key. So we're gonna see if we can make my key function in this deal, because this is very, very inconvenient, and I have some stuff to do today. Okay, so put another battery in. This is a battery out of one of the new keys that I have in the shop. This battery is out of this fob, and if it doesn't work, I'll get the battery out of this fob, try it. But the issue being, that's rather annoying, is well, the actual, like, the key part of this doesn't come out of here. So that's cool. And then, you know, the fob is part of the actual programming of the key. So that's inconvenient for situations like this. And then another thing is, we'll focus, that solder joint is broken down there where that big lava solder is. It looks like somebody has tried to solder this before. It is broken. So that is also quite interesting. But I'm gonna put this all back together, and well, if this doesn't work, like I said, I'll try the battery out of this key fob. If that doesn't work, well, I guess we're up to calling our good buddy at A1 Locksmith. and see if he can come out today and cut me 2 new keys and program them. All right. So, as you can see, I guess we're getting 2 new keys. So I went and grabbed these out of the shop. I don't like how these don't click like the old one does. But regardless, called my guy at A1. He is working on a truck right now. And he said, I'll head that way here in about 20-30 minutes. So, he's always been real good for us. He is actually the one that cut the new keys for my grandpa's truck. He cut keys for the white truck. I guess at some point I should have him cut a new one for the red truck. So I only got one for the red truck. But we'll deal with that later. So went ahead and grabbed these out of the shop and made sure they both had batteries in them. They both had batteries in them, and well, I gotta run to the ATM, grab some cash for him, and we'll have keys for the 300 again. Also, the 6.7 headlights that were being a royal pain for us, the guy just pulled the plug on these. So I guess, you know, that was kind of for naught, which is lovely. But anyway, he's getting a new truck. So, for those who are curious. So, I believe I'm still going to do these white. If anybody wants a set of white 6.7 headlights with clears, let me know. But anyway, we have these. They'll get programmed here in a little bit. And we should be good to go with the 300. So, like I said, I'm going to run up here and get some cash for him and whatnot. That way he doesn't have to pay card fees, transaction fees. And I guess we're getting 2 new keys for the 300 today. All right, so there goes my guy right there. And apparently there were 9 keys or 8 keys programmed to this car, and it actually wouldn't take another one. So he had to go through, erase all of them. But now we have 3 keys for the 300. This one, the original key, the fob doesn't. Oh, he did get the fob working. Well, that's cool. So now the fob works again. And then the other 2, the fobs all work. So now I have 3 keys for the 300, which is nice. All 3 function, all 3 work. The only thing that doesn't work is the lock on the original, because, well, the button is gone. So that is nice, very nice. So now, you know, if I lock the keys in the car, this is one thing I always worried about, was locking the keys in the car, because I only had 1 key. And yeah, so I did always kind of worry about locking the keys in the car, and then it's a whole deal, because unlike the 6.0, these do not work on this car. They're not even like buttons. They're hard, and they don't actually push or anything like that. And something else I'm also very excited about. This was well worth the $90 to have, you know, these that actually work. So my trunk works now, which is great. So speaking of my trunk, this did work before. I just had to push the button in the car. It didn't work on the factory fob. I need to unload these, and all this other stuff. A bunch of microfibers, and there's microfibers in these trash bags. There's mirror caps for my friend's truck. There's a mirror harness for her truck as well, and a bunch of other stuff. So we need to get all this out. But I don't really have time to mess with it today. I do have 2 other videos that I need to film today, and as y'all can see, it's looking kind of rainy, and it's actually supposed to rain the next 2 days, which is great because, you know, our mud was getting dehydrated. So anyway, I am fairly happy. He did say to take the car here in a minute, drive it, turn it off, switch keys, drive it, you know, switch keys, drive it again. He said it's not like a crucial thing. He said, I just recommend it. So we'll go do that here in just a moment. I need to get rid of some keys. I got light truck keys in my pocket. I got 6.0 keys. I got house keys. I got my grandpa's truck keys. I got 300 keys. So we'll drop some of these off in the house. And well, there we have it. So like I said, he's always been super good. He's cut keys for my grandpa's truck 3 times because my grandpa's real good at breaking keys. He's cut keys for the white truck. We got a couple spares cut for the white truck. And then now the 300. So anyway, pretty happy about that. So like I said, well worth the money. Now I did already have the key blanks, so you know, I'm gonna say it varies by car anyway. But anyway, guys, I guess like I said, I'm gonna go in here, figure out where to put these keys. I don't know, I might give one to a friend. I don't know, we'll see. I don't quite know if I trust anybody that much to have a key to one of my vehicles. But I do trust her, so we'll see. I don't know if I want to give that up yet. But regardless, we do have new keys for the 300, which is nice. And again, you know, the key fobs do work on all 3 now, except for the original, like I said, where the button's gone. So that is also nice. But anyway, guys, I guess that's gonna be a wrap for this one. So with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Big thank you to my guy over at A1 for getting on this quick. I mean, I called him like 30 minutes ago, and he was out here in 10. He was actually here before I got back from the bank. You know, so big thank you to him. He's always, like I said, he's always been good. And again, we've got keys for my grandpa's truck a couple times. We've got keys for the white truck before. We got keys for the green truck that I had, the black truck that I had, and a few others. So he's always been my my go-to guy, and he's always done great. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.